Hello, Westford! A tree lighting ceremony kicked off the holiday season. A candlelight vigil is planned for December 6th. And some busy elves assembled gift baskets for the upcoming Toys for Tots fundraiser, sponsored by State Rep Jim Arciero. I'm Ira Counts, and it's time for WestfordCAT News. Members of the First Parish Church United and several other organizations are holding a candlelight vigil for victims of gun violence on Wednesday, December 6th from 6 to 8 p.m. The gathering will be part of a national effort labeled #EndGunViolence. Here's Beth Perkins, a member of First Parish congregation, with more.
Kind of a very special thing is that the Westford Chorus will be singing a prayer for children. And this is a song which coincidentally they're singing at their winter concert, and they had prepared it for the concert. But that song was dedicated to the victims of Sandy Hook. And I think that that will be, very nice to hear the Westford Chorus sing that song in the Common at the vigil. We'll all be lighting candles, there will be prayers, and we'll have the bells ringing at First Parish Church.
Wish list orders are in now that Santa's made a guest appearance aboard a fire truck at the annual tree lighting ceremony on November 26th. Dozens gathered on the town common for a sing-along with the Girl Scout chorus. Children gathered afterwards at the Parish Center for the Arts for a word with Santa and a photo. Hopefully, everyone's wishes will come true this holiday season. Here's Joyce Polino Crane to tell you about this week's Selectmen's meeting.
Thanks, Ira. During the open forum session of the November 28th meeting, members of the Westford Littleton Community Crew program objected to the layoff of 2 coaches who had just been hired full-time in September. Here's Town Manager Jody Ross explaining the situation.
First, I want to say we're not trying to discontinue the crew program. A rumor got out there that said that was happening. That's not what we're doing. What's happening is we have delved into the Westford Recreation Department budget. It's an enterprise fund, and the revenues that come in pay the expenses for the program. And what we determined is that the crew program was actually in a position of a $70,000 deficit, which means that the taxpayers in Westford are subsidizing the rowing program by $70,000.
Ross noted that Westford is subsidizing a program and that half the students are coming from outside of town. But Littleton resident John Sagal challenged Ross.
I have a child who participates in the program. It's a wonderful program. Thank you all for having it for so long. I certainly understand the burden on taxpayers in the town of Westford. If the program's not making money, you need to make decisions, and we certainly understand that from a fiscal responsibility standpoint. However, my question is, when did we find out that this program was, for lack of a better term, underwater?
I mean, I think that has been known to the town for a while,
Okay.
but I have...
For like 6 months, a year?
I can't answer that. I don't know off the top, but...
In addition to that, if we've known for a while, why would we take the responsibility of moving 2 wonderful coaches, one from across the country, take them out of their roles where they're making money and productive people, put them into a job that we know that may not last, and not disclose that to them? That seems unfair and unconscionable.
I
And we
can't
owe a
answer
responsibility to those 2 women who give so much to this program and our kids. Completely and utterly unfair. Because someone didn't have their finger on the pulse of this program financially.
Selectman Mark Cost reassured the group that town officials still support the program.
So I think it's the full intent to continue with this program. The issue is how. There were never full-time employees when this thing got started. And even for the first few years, when I think we had 60 some odd kids involved in the program right from the beginning, there were never full-time coaches, and yet they trained all winter, they bought their own ergs, they did all that stuff. So it can happen, and I'm sure that it will.
Later in the meeting, selectmen set a residential tax rate for the current fiscal year that's 23 cents lower than in fiscal 2017, which ended on June 30th. But property taxes will still rise by an average amount of $366. That's because the average assessed value of a single-family home in Westford rose 6% to $520,000. That's up from fiscal 2017's average assessed value of $491,000. Assessments on businesses valued under $1 million will get a 10% exemption on the commercial tax rate. Here's Principal Assessor Paul Plouffe.
So as it stands right now, single tax rate 1618. The rate with the small commercial exemption, which will apply to commercial and industrial properties, will be 1638.
Watch the entire Selectmen's meeting at WestfordCAT.org. And back to you, Ira.
Each year on the Saturday after Thanksgiving, gift baskets are assembled by a group of Westford volunteers dubbed Arciero's Elves. The handle refers to State Rep James Arciero, who spearheads the annual Sun Santa Toys for Tots holiday gift baskets. Here's Patty Stalker with more.
Just as traditional as college football's rivalry games are on the Saturday after Thanksgiving, so is the making of the raffle gift baskets by Arciero's Elves. December 7th will be the 7th annual Jim Arciero Lowell Sun Santa Toys for Tots fundraiser held at the Franco-American Club in Westford, which raises money for the Lowell Sun Santa Fund, as well as gathers toys for the U.S. Marine Corps Honor Guard Toys for Tots organization of Essex and Middlesex counties. Part of the funds raised during the event is by having a silent auction for many unique and one-of-a-kind items and services, as well as by raffling off gift baskets that are assembled at the home of co-chair Nancy Cooks on the Saturday after Thanksgiving every year. Arciero's Elves, as the volunteers are affectionately called, work tirelessly and creatively to put together themed gift baskets, which are filled with items donated over the course of 8 weeks by generous individuals, businesses, and organizations. It's a wonderful community event where last year over $18,000 was raised for the Lowell Sun Santa Fund, 187 gift baskets were raffled off, as well as 83 silent auction items. Arciero's Elves hope to break the 200 mark for the baskets this year. For WestfordCAT, I'm Patty Stalker.
Rekha Sharma's here with a health tip on shredded coconut.
Hi everyone, I'm Rekha Sharma, your Ayurveda practitioner, back with a new health tip for WestfordCAT News. Today I'm going to talk about shredded coconut. It is excellent for skin as it improves the skin texture, reduces blemishes and wrinkles, giving it a natural glow. It also promotes thyroid function and improves anemia. Regular use of shredded coconut improves digestion and reduces IBS. It is antiviral, antifungal. Eat 1 tablespoon of frozen shredded coconut once daily, or you can also grind coconut in yogurt with salt and pepper to taste. If you have any allergies to nuts or coconut, please contact your PCP before consuming. I'll be back with a new health tip. Bye for now.
December arrives this week. Let's hear what Joe is predicting for the weather.
Hello, Westford. This is Josephine with the weather forecast for this weekend, week of December 4th. There's no snow in the forecast yet. We'll reveal just the average December temperatures in the week ahead. was your Westford weather. Have a great week, everyone.
Mimi, a 9-year-old tabby cat, is available for adoption now at the Lowell Humane Society. Here's Patty Stocker with more information.
Many of the pets at the Lowell Humane Society are surrendered when a family has to move to a new home or apartment that doesn't accept pets. This is the case of 9-year-old Mimi, a chatty, affectionate tabby who was displaced when her owners divorced. Shelter Marketing and Fundraising Coordinator Crystal Arnott has more.
So this is Mimi, and Mimi is a 9-year-old domestic shorthair, and she's a very chatty girl. She loves to be pet, especially loves to have her head and her chin scratched. She definitely loves attention. While she was okay living in a home with a cat in the past, we think she would really prefer to be the only pet because when that other pet passed away, she really started coming out of her shell and becoming much more affectionate and personable. So we think that she would much rather prefer to be the only cat in the house. She's very cute. She needs probably a quieter home. She kind of gets nervous with lots of fast movements and loud noises. So a quiet, mellow home would be the best match for her. When she does want to seek out a place to hide, she'll usually climb up to the top of the cabinets, if you can believe it. She can get up there with that chubby little belly of hers. She should definitely find a home that would be willing to put her on a little bit of a diet. She's healthy, but it would be better for her to have a little bit less weight on her frame so that she, as she gets older, doesn't have a problem.
Mimi has been at the shelter since October 20th. To learn more about her or any of the other pets available now for adoption, or to learn how to donate, volunteer, foster a pet, or fill their wish list, go to lowellhumanesociety.org or visit them at 951 Broadway Street in Lowell. Call 978-452-7781. For WestfordCAT, I'm Patty Stocker.
And now, here's our Director of Outreach Marketing, Sarah Fletcher, with suggestions for things to do this week around Westford.
Thanks, Ira. The Stony Brook Theater Arts Program will perform Big the Musical TYA on Friday, December 8th at 7:30 p.m. and Saturday, December 9th at 1:30 and 7 p.m. The family-friendly play includes singing and dancing. You can purchase tickets at showtix4u.com or buy them at the door for $10 each. A Maker Art Club kicks off for Stony Brook school students on Wednesday, December 6th at 2 p.m. for grades 6 through 8. Students will meet once a month through May at the Stony Brook School and create their own stop-motion animation project. Please sign up with the school librarian, Mrs. Smith, by calling 978-692-2708 or emailing her at nsmith@westfordk12.us. Parents looking for family holiday activities will find plenty to do at the Lowell Macaroni Kids Candy Cane Hunt and Holiday Fair at the Westford Regency Inn. On Saturday, December 9th, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., admission is free with activities, crafts, and prizes for the kids. More information for this and other events can be found at their website or by emailing barbara@macaronikid.com. The Westford Business Association will hold a holiday networking event at Paul's Diner on Thursday, December 14th, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Prospective members are welcome. For information on this and other events and to join the WBA, visit westfordbusinessassociation.com. I'm Sarah Fletcher, Marketing Outreach Manager here at WestfordCAT. Back to you, Ira.
That's it for this week, Westford. We leave you with images taken at the Cameron Senior Center Christmas and Holiday Boutique.